Good morning. Welcome to the Appellate Division First Department admission ceremony for today, June 14th. Ms. Guerrero?
Good morning, and may it please the court. I, Veronica Guerrero, counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored this morning to present to the court 34 applicants for admission to the bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each applicant appearing here today. Accordingly, and on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant appearing here this morning does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York, and I do hereby move for their admission.
Thank you, Ms. Guerrero. When we are presented with a motion such as this, we normally retire in order to deliberate and come to a decision. However, we understand and we understood the fact that this was of some expedited nature. And so therefore we did meet previously and the application is granted. Ms. Guerrero, again, on behalf of myself as well as the bench, I wish to thank you and your committee for your work and in the admissions process. We thank you all very, very much. I'll now turn this over to Ms. Susanna Rojas.
Good morning, Justice Weber. Good morning, candidates. I will administer the oath of office in the form of a question. At the end, I will ask everyone to please unmute your mics and respond by saying, "I do." At this point, I ask every applicant to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law to the best of your ability? Please unmute your microphones and respond by saying, "I do."
I do.
I do.
I
do.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphones. Thank you.
Excellent. Congratulations to you all. We now have, you all are new attorneys. I congratulate you, welcome you to the bar. And as an aside, let me also congratulate one of our newest Associate Justices of the First Department, Associate Justice Bahati Pitt. So we welcome her to this bench, and we also welcome all of you to the practice of law. Yes, congratulations to all of you. On behalf of my fellow justices, as I stated, I want to congratulate not only the newly admitted attorneys, but also to congratulate their parents, family, and friends who supported them both emotionally and financially. Now, traditionally, in the admission ceremony, the justices would process into the courtroom. And as we just did today, Ms. Guerrero would present the candidates for admission to the court. The court officers would ask the candidates to please raise their right hand. Ms. Rojas, as she did today, would deliver the oath, and the officer would then ask the attorneys to be seated. That change in status from candidate to attorney would not be lost upon the attorneys or upon the audience. Obviously, we would be in our majestic courtroom with its magnificent dome ceiling and the beautiful murals which line the walls, and not in our respective homes and offices. One of the justices of the court would then be given the honor and the privilege of addressing you, the candidates. Today, that honor falls to me. I want to just emphasize, please do not think that because we are in a virtual world, that in any way diminishes your accomplishments or your achievements. In fact, what you have accomplished in these trying times and what you will continue to achieve is perhaps all the more commendable. You should all be very proud of yourselves, and you should definitely savor the moment. Take time to spend additional time with your family and with your friends. Now, I have to tell you, obviously, that when the idea of virtual admissions was first broached about 15 months ago, it was met by skepticism by some. And as you may have surmised, it required countless hours of planning, technological modifications, and a few miscues. As you saw this morning, we have a candidate who apparently was unable to sign on. However, we adapted. And that is the beauty and the hallmark of our profession. That is what being an attorney is all about. The ability to adapt, the ability to recognize an issue or a problem and find a solution, and the ability to work together to do so. These are certainly extraordinary times, and we are all confronted with extraordinary challenges, both personal and professional. Hopefully, we are coming out of the pandemic, and hopefully, at some point in time, there will be a return to some degree of normalcy. However, we are also confronted with the ability to bring about change and to make a difference. This pandemic has taught us many, many things. It has taught us things about ourselves. It has also taught us things, obviously, about the practice of law and the way in which law can and should be practiced. The pandemic has also taught us that we must make our world a safer place for our families as well as for our individual communities. And when I say we, it is because we are all in it together. We are all there to support, help, and encourage each other. Now, there are many vehicles for making a difference. It may be volunteering to assist those less fortunate who are in need of legal issues. It may be serving as a mentor to a current law school student who is facing a myriad of issues which are multifaceted and which have never been faced by law school students in the past. Maybe by joining a bar association or by becoming more active in your law school or college alumni association. The practice of law is certainly in flux. And while this may be frightening and uneasy to many, it is also in many ways exciting. It allows us to think beyond what has been the norm, to explore new and arguably more efficient ways of practicing law. And it allows us to explore what can be and what the practice of law should be. Now, with this oath you have just taken also comes a set of principles and obligations that now becomes a part of your life forever, whether you remain a practicing attorney or not. And for the rest of your days, you and your actions will be judged in light of your education as well as your status as a member of this profession. Now, while many of this may see this as a burden, it is also an honor. As Thurgood Marshall stated, each of you as an individual must pick your own goals. Listen to others, but do not become a blind follower. Do not wait for others to move. Move yourself. Where you see wrong, inequality, or injustice, speak out. Today, June 14th, in 1993, then President Bill Clinton nominated Ruth Bader Ginsburg to the U.S. Supreme Court. I leave you now with the words of Justice Bader Ginsburg. Work for what you believe in, but pick your battles. Don't burn your bridges. Don't be afraid to take charge. Think about what you want and then do the work. But enjoy what makes you happy. Bring along your crew and have a sense of humor. So attorneys, plunge deeply. You all bring fresh ideas and talents to a noble and great profession. Again, my congratulations to you all. Thank you all very much. Congratulations. Go forth, do the good work that you have now taken an oath to do, but enjoy yourselves as well. That concludes the admission ceremony for 10 a.m. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. The justices and Ms. Rojas will log off, and the new attorneys will be left with me. Good morning.